Now you see it right there. Both supporters and opponents of abortion rights speaking out this morning in protest. According to Politico, a leaked draft opinion shows the Supreme Court is on the path to overturning Roe v. Wade.
Now, if the opinion becomes official, it would allow state legislatures to craft their own laws restricting abortion. California Governor Gavin Newsom and legislative leaders are proposing an amendment to the state's constitution to protect abortion rights here. And joining us now to discuss what is next here, legal analyst Wendy Patrick. Thanks so much for joining us here, Wendy.
Eric and Netta, it's always a pleasure.
So tell us, how unprecedented is it for a draft opinion like this in such a big case to be coming out?
Completely unprecedented. I've never heard of this happening, and there may have been instances through the years where maybe there was some inclination as to which way the court is deciding to rule on lesser cases. Never something this big and never something this complete. Remember, this is an entire 98-page draft opinion that, according to many outlets that have looked at it, it appears to be authentic, not just in tenor, but also in tone, being authored, of course, by Justice Alito and then joined by some of his conservative colleagues. And the fact that we have it in what almost looks like not just draft, but final form, obviously it's not, it's clearly a draft, but the likelihood of it being any different in terms of the conservative makeup and decision of the court is virtually impossible. And that is why it's making such headline news.
Okay, because as we just saw, people are protesting. They started last night, here early this morning, people from both sides nationwide. So let's clarify this now, Wendy. Everyone just waking up to this news. What would need to happen next? I mean, how does this work now over the next couple months? Are we going to see the overturning of Roe v. Wade?
Well, that appears to be what this draft opinion suggests. And I have to say, I was not surprised to see this, because remember that this is the way that the court has been forecasting. It's been leaning. It's been doing that not only by the questions that justices have asked at oral argument, including oral argument on this Mississippi case, which is the underlying premise of the decision, but also in terms of the way that they've responded to the lawyers that have argued, the statements they've made. So reading the tea leaves, the 6-3 majority has been leaning this direction. Now, what does this do? Overturning Roe gives the power back to the states. What that means that if you live in a blue state, that there will still be an access to abortion that maybe people won't even notice has changed. In red states, many are poised to actually change the laws to outlaw abortion effectively. And we've seen that in some states already. The restrictions would be there. Justice Alito, in arguing that Roe should be overturned, his argument is that there never was a constitutional right to abortion. It's never been in the Constitution. That is something that individual states and lawmakers should decide. So you can imagine behind the scenes, there is a scramble by different state legislatures to make sure, regardless of where they are, that they have laws in place to address not just when, but if Roe is going to be overturned. And with this leaked opinion, it appears that they should be focusing on when, because it looks like it's going to be overturned.
All right, Wendy Patrick with that incredible insight here this morning. Thank you so much, and we'll be coming back to you as this progresses here in the months to come.
Thank you, Eric and Netta.
Thank you, Wendy.